Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Rad, and in this video you can listen to the forecast of your star sign for the week 8th to 14th of September 2025. Capricorn's turn now, and let me shuffle well and then have a look what week is ahead of you. So hopefully a good one, considering that the working season is starting, people are coming back from holidays and whatnot. Here comes the draw. So first one for you, Capricorn, that is going to be the Moon card. Second card is Eight of Pentacles. Third one, that will be Queen of Pentacles. And the final card for you, my friends, that will be Ten of Cups. So additional card to the Queen of Pentacles, this is going to be Four of Swords. Not one of the most helpful people, but it is gonna have to do, at least for the week itself. All right, so the week will be rather stressful for you. And the reason why that's the case, it is the Moon card into the very first position, which describes the topic and the environment of your week. And if you kind of put your imagination into work, this is going to be a week where the layers are going to start shifting, and you won't be able to pretty much point your finger on why that's the case. There are going to be circumstances that are appearing seemingly out of nowhere, and you wouldn't be able to, well, kind of like come up to the conclusion why one or another thing is happening to you, and it's obstructing you certain paths while it's opening for you other paths. So it's highly likely that this week you will find yourself being quite, I would say, emotionally disrupted. I don't want to say the word unstable, but disrupted rather. And what happens in those situations, at least through the philosophy of tarot, is that people end up giving into their fantasies, particularly the fantasies of the doom and gloom, like fantasizing that your career is falling apart or your love life is falling apart, you know, and so on and so forth, that you are riding on the wrong direction, and so on and so forth. While that is not pretty much the case, the circumstances which are going to start happening to you in this particular week are on the contrary of working against you. They are actually so you can be set back on track with your life, rather with your career, or rather with your love life. And let me give you one example here. If you are working a job that you are not meant to work, then under the energy of the Moon card, issues are going to start appearing with everything, literally with everything you do, to a point where you realize that, you know, you can't do that job any longer, or straight away the job forces you out so you can find the one that you are meant for. And that's why the week is going to be stressful about the subjects that simply you aren't going in a direction that you are meant, and you know, that is your destiny, I would call it that way. But nonetheless, the more you fight that current, which is going to swirl you into a particular direction, the more stressful and the more emotionally unstable that week is going to be for you. And there is one big mistake that you can do here, Capricorn. We do have Eight of Pentacles, and that is make plans. I hope that this general reading is of your liking. But if you do want to have a personalized reading with me, you can purchase one from my website, which link you can find in the description down below. And there at the very front page, you can see a full list of my services as well, their pricing, and based on your budget and also your needs, you can go for whichever one suits you best. Now let's get back to your video. Okay, make plans, start doing some preparations for one thing or another, because the moon card in the traditional deck, if you think about it, there is a path that goes beyond the summits there. So pretty much that represents that you don't know where you're going. The only thing that you can know it is that is a direction and a destination you are meant to be at, but what the destination is and what is going to follow, it's shrouded in mystery and into the mystery of the moon and the gloom of the surroundings, and therefore you can't really plan for anything. And no matter how much conscientiousness you put into your actions, how meticulous you are with your preparations, at the end is going to turn out that all of these efforts are thrown out of the window and are pretty much in vain, for a lack of a better word here. So it's important to go with the flow, act on a whim, and do the best you can with any given situation that is current, but planning for a future one that may arise, it will just only going to waste your time. That is as per those cards. Now into the third position, which is the position that represents what helps you in all that, is this person, Queen of Pentacles, with Four of Swords. Now, I said that not the most helpful one, but is going to have to do throughout the week. And that is an individual who is there to ease your nerves, to assure you that ultimately everything is going to work out and is for the greater good. And it's for, how can I put it into words? For a benefit to your well-being and to the development, say, of your career or the development of your love life here. But the way that this person is going to explain it, it's not the best way possible. So it's more like, well, that is going to turn out well. And when you say, well, how do you know, right? And they are going to reply, oh, trust me on it. What do you mean? I mean, I'm facing difficulties everywhere, right? My job is going down south. My love life is DOA. Well, what do you mean everything is going to be okay? It isn't. So what is the deal with that one? It is that they have already went through those possibilities which you are going through right now. And it's just they're not very good in explaining and representing their own experience. So when you look at them, imagine that that's a mirror and you are looking yourself in it, because these are going to be people who are very well situated, or a person who is very well situated, has a good job, okay, it does very well on finances. Probably they also have a really nice family and a house and all that. And when you look at them, you can see yourself in the future, a few years from now, when your life does adjust. But regardless of how poor job they're gonna do, kind of like easing down your nerves and calming you down, trying to convince you that everything is gonna be okay. This is within the normal framework of the process, and soon everything is going to fall into place and is going to be revealed and all that. They are going to have the desired results with with their bolster in you. Through the 10 of Cups, which is how the week ends for you. And that is the point where now you're going to be quite emotionally contained, for a lack of better words here. Now seeing where everything is going toward and being pretty happy and pretty emotionally fulfilled for the direction where everything is turning toward, and realizing that the destination you have been taken into, because for the most of you is going to be unwilling participation here, because you're going to realize what the future holds. But towards the end of the week now, you're going to see it. And when you see it, at least at that stage in your mind, there will be a wish for nothing else but as soon as possible to end up on a destination, or into the destination that you are meant for, because it's a destination which fits perfectly with you, your character, and above everything else, with your life. This was your tarot reading. I really hope you enjoyed it and you liked it, and if you did, you can subscribe for the channel if you haven't already. Leave a like, comment on the video as well if you feel the need to do so, and if you think that this video can help someone you know, you can share it with them as well. Other than that, hopefully we're going to see each other next time, and until then, bye.